Gentlemen, welcome to another episode of The People's Lima, episode 133. I am your host, Eric Lima. Yes, I'm wearing snuggies. A little cold down here. That's all right, though, because spring is here. Hopefully, it'll get warmer outside. Hopefully, get some warm in here without the heater. That's all right, though. I have no heater. Hey, it's all good. Spring and summer are here. That's why. Okay, let's rock and roll with this. WrestleMania 30, let's talk about it. It covered every facet of every emotion of the WWE Universe members. All right, there's a few matches I have decided to categorize under epic, awesome, and shocking moments. All right, there's a few matches in there that I think it's only was it 4 of those matches ended up going in those moments. Plus, there's another moment on wrestling outside of the ring action. Let's talk about the matches that were not under those categories I mentioned. Let's kick it off with John Cena, Bray Wyatt. Cena and Wyatt went at it. It was a war. John Cena ended up winning the matchup, but don't worry, to all you Cena haters out there, internet wrestling fans, this war is far from over, and Bray Wyatt, I believe, is just begun. It's gonna be something else. I don't hate Cena or anything else. I just like wrestling in general. I'm a fan of WWE since 1991. See a lot of things happen. I don't want to turn myself into an internet wrestling mark, but you know what? Just, it's really good. Respect all the superstars and divas, and that's what, because they perform very well, very well. They work very hard. That's my respect to them. I don't care if I like them or hate them or all that. They just do their job and they do it very well. Fatal 4-way elimination tag team match. The Usos retained against the Los Matadores, Ryback. That would be Ryback and Curtis Axel, and the Real Americans, Cesaro and Swagger, which led to the split of the Real Americans. I will get to Cesaro in one of my moments in just a moment. Haha, get it? You see what I did there? No, I'm only joking. Let's talk about the Divas matchup. Miraculously, AJ Lee retained the title by making Naomi tap out. You know what that means? Who's going to beat AJ Lee? If 13 women can't get it done, who can? May I make a suggestion? Bring Victoria back. Or, bring Melina back. I think one of those two ladies is capable of winning the Divas title from AJ Lee. Heck, I'd like to see Lita come back with one more match in the ring and beat AJ Lee. You never know what's going to happen. Anything can happen in the WWE. Anything. So, I think AJ's approaching the 300-day mark, which is going to be very interesting. The longest reigning Divas champion. Congratulations to Miss Lee in retaining the title. It'll be very interesting to see how this plays out. Will the WWE, will they bring up Paige to the main roster? She's the NXT Women's Champion. Unify the belts? Interesting thought. Could be. Never know. Also, the Shield defeated the New Age Outlaws in 6-man tag team competition. Also, Kane was part of the New Age Outlaws team. Unfortunately, Billy Gunn suffered an injury, a shoulder injury, so hopefully I get more information on that when I'm gonna give it to you whenever I can. So, but right now, like I said, Shield's 2-0. Speaking of streaks, I will gladly talk about that in my 3 moments. 3 moments. Let's see what else happened on the card. Let's go to those moments right now, because it will be the epic moments, the awesome moments, and the shocking moments. Let's go to the awesome moments first. Antonio Cesaro, or Cesaro is not even what to be called, won the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal by picking up the Big Show, him and the Big Show last, and Body slammed him out, threw him out of the ring, which is a feat of strength nonetheless. Does that rival Hogan's slam of Andre? I don't know. You make the call on that. You can comment on my videos about that. Also, let's say another awesome moment was when Mr. T and Hulk Hogan buried the hatchet with Paul Orndorff, which I was shocked he was there, and Roddy Piper shaking hands with Piper and Mr. T. That was very tough on Piper. I feel bad, but you know what, Roddy Piper, it's about time. All right, just let it go, move on, and I'm sure you and Mr. T, you're all Hall of Famers now. So I thought it was an epic moment, of course. I watched the Hall of Fame, long Hall of Fame. Wow. Long speeches, but you know what? They got their point across. They inspired a lot of people, and hopefully, and we all know this: Warrior will not fight one more match. I'm sorry, that I feel bad. I want to see Warrior fight one more match, but the Warrior said, no more match. Let's leave him alone at that, please. And just it's crazy. Let's go to the epic moments. All right. Whew. Hulk Hogan kicked off WrestleMania, hosting the show as he was talking and addressing the WWE Universe. Stone Cold Steve Austin's music hit. He shows up, and I'm like, wow, mind blown. Stone Cold Steve Austin and Hulk Hogan. I took a picture, and it was like, oh my goodness, that is just something I would never ever see. Hogan and Austin in the same ring at the same time, as the two were talking about WrestleMania moments and all. Rock's music. Here comes The Rock. The Rock steps in the ring. Everybody could not believe it. It was Hogan, Austin, and Rock. Those three gentlemen, as John Bradshaw Layfield called it, the Mount Rushmore of sports entertainment. Wow. It's going to be something else. And you know what? Who's the fourth guy? I'll mention him in one of my moments, okay? In fact, let's go to the shocking moment. The epic moment. I'm going to still continue with the epic moment. I'm sorry. My mind's spinning around. Things are crazy around here. Daniel Bryan, despite fighting a shoulder injury, despite what Triple H and Stephanie tried to do to him, despite what Orton and Batista tried to do to him, Daniel Bryan has walked out of that ring the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Congratulations to Daniel Bryan in your honor. Yes! 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 Congratulations, Daniel Bryan. You deserve it. So what's next for Daniel Bryan? What's next for The Authority? What's next for Orton and Batista? Very interesting. Daniel Bryan's going to be a target of those guys, and believe me, I'm sure Daniel Bryan's already prepared for this next encounter, next battle. Let's talk about the shocking moment of the WWE. Brock Lesnar has finally done what 17 men tried to do in 21 tries and have failed. Brock Lesnar pinned The Undertaker in the middle of the ring at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome at WrestleMania 30. This is one of those I was there moments. I was sitting in front of the computer watching that, wearing the Snuggie and everything else to stay fully warm, and all I could say was, I was stunned. I was stunned. Who would have thought that of all people, Brock Lesnar would be the guy to pin The Undertaker? Brock Lesnar kicked out all The Undertaker's signature maneuvers. Last Ride, kicks out. Hell's Gate submission hold. He wriggles his way out of that. And then the Tombstone Piledriver kicks out of that. Who can say that? I mean, Paul Heyman must be a master motivator. You have someone like Heyman in your corner, boy, you're going to have to be sadistic in order to get the job done. I thought for sure Undertaker's streak would stand. I thought he would go 22-0 and retire out on top. No. 3 F5s it took to beat him, to beat The Undertaker. 3 F5s. Brock Lesnar beat him. I thought he would make Undertaker attack with the Kimura lock. That didn't happen. 3 F5s it took to beat The Undertaker. I'm in shock. I am stunned. Undertaker streak is over. Brock Lesnar cracked the goose egg on the lost column and turned it into a 1. But I see silver lining about that streak. The record 21-1 will now be no longer be known as a streak. It will be now known as the record. Because it will be a record that nobody will touch ever. 21-1 WrestleMania record, no one will ever touch that record again. I always want to do my Chris Jericho impression, but 21-1, that is the record that will never be touched by anybody. 21 consecutive wins at WrestleMania. I don't think anybody will come close to that. Anybody. Now, forget Michael Cole's 1-0 record. All right, you're talking about a great winning streak. 21 wins at WrestleMania in a row until last night. Undertaker, congratulations. If you decide to retire, congratulations. You had an awesome career. You got a lovely wife and some lovely children of yours. Spend time with them. Be a good family man. Hopefully we see you in the WWE again if you decide to retire. Hopefully, if you're not going to wrestle, in some capacity, a general manager. I see Undertaker as a person of authority because he's well respected in the locker room. He's a locker room leader. He sets an example. He keeps everything professional. He keeps his private life to himself. You know, he does his business in the ring, and you gotta respect him for that. And so, Undertaker, thank you, sir. God bless you, man. I'm still stunned. 21-1. So now 21-1 will no longer be known as a streak. It will be known as the record. I don't think anybody's gonna touch the record. Trust me on this one. Undertaker in the Hall of Fame next year? Yep. First ballot, right off. Him and The Rock. Those two. Watch. That's my prediction. Well, we'll find out what's going on tonight on Monday Night Raw. I'm sure Paul Heyman now will be running his mouth a little bit more. Yabba, yabba, yabba. Let's do this. Congratulations to all the W Superstars and Divas. Congratulations to the winners of their respective matches. And congratulations to the runners-up in those matches. I'm not going to call them losers because they worked very, very hard as well to make the show great. Congratulations to everyone there. And we'll do it again next year. For now, this is Eric Lima saying so long. Be cool, stay solid. Hope your monkeys are rad. Peace.